All right, let's talk about this AquaSonic water flosser. It is cordless, so you don't have to deal with pesky cords. It is rechargeable, which I'll talk about why this is really important to me. I'm going to walk you through using it. I'll even demonstrate it for you. Maybe talk about one thing I wish was a little different here. So overall, this is going to be a water flosser, right? So you use this to floss your teeth. It comes with, most of this stuff is removable and adjustable, so you can clean it. So to take this off, all you have to do is pop that off, and you can clean this out. I do recommend that you run distilled water and or vinegar through it every maybe couple months to keep it clean. But basically just pop this on. They do give you some additional wands, as I like to call it, but this is going to basically project water out of here. Again, I'll demonstrate it here in a second. You have 3 different settings. You have normal, soft, and then pulse. I use the normal mode, but you can just change it by pressing this mode button. Very easy to do. And then obviously we'll turn it on and off there. I mentioned how this was very important. I have had the battery version of a different brand prior to this, and it was not good. First off, it needed recharging constantly. I don't know why, but it did. And then the battery compartment, even though it was sealed, ended up getting a little bit wet because this is around water all the time, and then it stopped functioning. So I much prefer being able to go plug this in a non-liquid, non-wet environment, getting it fully charged, and then using it in the bathroom. It's lasted very well because of this. And other reasons, it does not need to be charged very often. I'm blown away, especially given how much I had to recharge my batteries the last time when I was using rechargeable batteries. I'm blown away by how long the battery in this lasts. To fill it up, basically you can do it one of 2 ways. You can remove the entire device here and then fill it up. It does have a hole right there. And then basically just make sure you slot that wand back in and it just slides back in like that. Or, and the way I like to do it is that you just open that up and fill it up. So let me go ahead and demonstrate here. I got a little bit of water. Hopefully I can do this for you without spilling. I just put this underneath my tap. You can use distilled water if you prefer, right? And you would just fill it up as much as you want. Once you get it full, you can put the top on. And I'll go ahead and demonstrate it to you now. So it's on the normal setting. And you can see that it really projects a long ways. It's very powerful. I think ultimately, at the end of the day, that's what I like the best about this one, is it's very powerful, which for me, once you get used to using this, it's something that you'll probably want a decent amount of water pressure, and I know that's what I prefer. And so this gives me that good water pressure and allows me to get my teeth flossed. Again, you can start in the soft mode until your gums and your teeth get used to it, and then move into the normal mode. That's what I did, and then you want as much pressure as possible, and this gives it to you. Overall, I could not be happier with this. The only thing that I wish was a little different is I wish this cavity was a little bit bigger. Usually I have to fill this up a second time to use it to cover my mouth and my gums. And so I just wish it was a little bit bigger so one fill would work. That's the only downside, and come on, that is not a big drawback. It's portable, it travels well. You can take it with you by pulling this off and it folds up into a nice travel pouch they give you. Overall, couldn't speak higher of this. Really, really recommend it.